It's Ramani from Providence Life Design, and I'm doing another remedial video, okay, because it's clearly necessary. All right, so I'm going to show you some transitions, okay, and what is a transition. All right, so depending on whether you're putting tile down or you're putting laminate, wood-based laminate, or you're putting down 100%, you're putting down 100% waterproof flooring. They all have their own type of transitions that are necessary. Okay, now all of those different materials can definitely be separated by a metal transition. That's totally possible, okay? But it's not, ideally, if you want there to be continuity and you want things to match up, then you are going to need to use what is going to match your wood or flooring or whatever the case may be. But it's really going to be it's really going to be like a separation of materials. So if you're using something that is like 100% waterproof, that means it's made, that's like luxury vinyl, it's made out of vinyl, then you don't need something that is wood, even if it matches, right? Because if you have a water problem, then that is what's going to swell up. Okay, that's what's going to start changing its look. It's going to start morphing into something else. You want something that is going to be the same material or a similar material as to whatever it is that you're using, okay? So we're just going to talk about some transitions for you quickly. So I bought a metal one. Should have got my gloves, but I didn't. So let me just do this video super quick. All right, I'm showing you a metal transition. Now, how does this pertain to interior design? It's everything, because this is your finished work, right? That's why I'm here. It's to help people's finished work to look great, okay? And for your situation to not look like, you know, a handyman special. See, now this is a T trim. You can see the T in it. There it is. Okay. But this is quite small. This is not even an inch wide. All right. But the good thing about this is if you're looking to put in something that's going to be like super seamless, like the two floors are the same in height, then a T molding is going to be fine. Now this is a metal one. Now this also comes in, you know, wood, solid wood, laminate. Okay, I'll show you a wood one. So this is a solid one. You can see that it's a T. So that's just to give a threshold step over between two floors that are equal in height. Equal. Okay. It's amazing. I have to like really equal. And then some people want to do something that I don't like, all right? And that's where they want to like literally bring up a baseboard that matches the floor. Like same material. They could be putting vinyl on the floor and they want to go in and run like a 6-inch width of vinyl all the way around and then put molding on top of that. That is just like, that's like bad design, okay? That's tacky, guys. Let's use that word. That is not becoming for your space, okay? If you're making a little utilitarian room where you're just going to be like slopping stuff or it's a work room, I guess you could do that, right? But in your living room, no. In your entryway, your foyer, no, don't do that, okay? So that's wood. I want to show you it in something synthetic. Right? So this is going to be synthetic. Now, you see the T is super low on this, okay? This is for vinyl floors, all right? You may not want to do it on a laminate, okay? And it also comes with like this additional piece right here, this metal piece, right? So you can kind of like finagle what it is that you're doing. This is natural wood, okay? But this is just a slope. See that? This is just a slope. So this is if one of your floors, ideally the wood floor, is coming up higher on top of the next floor. Now that's like if you put like wood, you put down wood on top of tile, like you didn't do a demolition. That's when these kind of transitions are important. Reducers, that's what they're called, okay? I'm going to show you another one. And I'm going to tie it all together for you to understand what's your business. It's my business, okay? It's all relative. It's amazing how all relative it is. This is another one. This is if you have a great step down in transition. I want you to see this. I'll see how thick that is. Look at that. That is a whole 3/4. So that means this is what's going to stop somebody, and this is what good interior design is about. It's creating safe spaces. Remember I did a video about aging family members. You want to always make sure that each of those spaces that the aging person, the person with Alzheimer's, or the person with physical, limitations, with physical limitations, that they are able to move from one space to the other without stumping their toe and then falling down. Okay, you are running a business, you have a boutique, okay, it's a poor situation going on. These are things that you need to pay attention to the flooring, especially if you have to like transition the whole space to accommodate your clientele. Okay, you're going to have customers coming in, sitting down, buying garments from you, buying clothes from you, shopping at their leisure, that kind of thing. You want to make the make the space safe. It's the same thing with commercial space. If it's a health facility, ideally you're going to use something like a vinyl or something like that if you're not using tile. Okay. Now these different transitions I showed you, they come in all materials: metal, marble, plastic for vinyl, right? Wood, hardwood. Let me show you a metal one. Now, I don't have like the super big ones, like for like an entryway to a commercial space, but this is, see that? So this is if your tile, look how thick your tile has to be. Okay? Look how thick your tile. This is like, some of the porcelain tile is super thick. Some of the saltillo, some of the Spanish tile that people will use on the outdoor spaces, okay? Some of them are really thick, right? Those are hand-hewn product, okay? That's why these things are important. So transitions are important. And then after you've found the product, once you've identified what kind of material, then you can look for color, okay? Or in some cases where you're super desperate and you're not going to have a threat of a water damage, then you can look for color first and then material and all that other kind of stuff afterwards, okay? So I hope this video is helpful, because transitions are very, very important. It is about safety. It's about continuity inside of your space, creating flow. Remember I did a video, maybe you don't know, but there's a video about flow. Okay, and the way a human moves from one space to the other space, how does that feel? What is that like? What is their transition like? What are the different elevations their body is going to have to get adjusted to when they step from one space to the other? All of those things really, really affect a room. It affects how the human body flows in it. It affects the chi. If you want to talk about feng shui, it affects the way that the energy moves from one space to the other. Transitions are super important. All right, guys. So, some of these transitions you're going to have to kind of find out after your guy has done the work. All right? Because you're trying to get cheap, per square footage. This is Shamrani from Providence Life Design.